everybody. My name is Angie Green. I hope most of you know me. And if you don't, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself anyway. That's what this whole video is about. I wanted to take this opportunity to allow you to get to know me better first before I branch out into other communities. And I think I owe that to all of my followers. So, just to tell you a little bit about myself, a lot of you know me from following YouTube tutorials in the past and following Facebook groups involving painting, especially painting with acrylics. So, I was involved in some of those groups, and as a result, I really honed in on my painting skills. Most of my painting skills actually are new to my past art skills, and I've developed them pretty quickly because I painted many paintings in the past several months. I painted every day for a while. One of the things that inspired me to do that was a gallery that was interested in me. And instead of wanting me to um, uh, display work done from masters, which I really enjoy doing. She wanted me to develop my own body of work. So that really inspired me. I really didn't think that my work was really good enough for someone to be interested. So that really helped give me a little bit more confidence to keep going with my art and my art journey. The fibromyalgia part kind of came along right with it because there were people in those groups that I was associated with that also had fibromyalgia and other chronic conditions that impaired their mobility. And people like us become exhausted when we paint. So, and have other things that kind of impair our ability to do what we like to do. So, and part of that is insomnia and a lot of other things that are related. So, um, someone had the idea to form a group so that all of those that can relate can relax and enjoy the group and be able to share ideas with how to keep painting because there's a tendency to stop and give in to the symptoms. So I decided I would go ahead and try it. And I did mention that in another video. So I wanted to invite all those that have any kind of conditions that cause them to have problems keeping up with tutorials to not stop following other artists, but to also come join our group, Painting with Fibromyalgia. And in that way, you will find yourself with a very positive, encouraging group that is a safe haven for all of us, a place where we all feel like we could relate to each other. We have a lot of fun. There's not a whole lot of sad songs and violin playing, even though that's what you would assume. We do encourage the freedom of being able to discuss how we feel, however. But what ends up happening is we end up just inspiring each other, and it ends up being a very positive environment. And that was kind of my goal, to encourage people so that we can keep painting and keep discovering our art and discovering that we can enjoy our art. So that's the purpose of the group. My goals are to continue doing that. I spend countless hours trying to develop that group and support everyone. And I have absolutely no regrets about that. I spend my own resources doing that, mostly because I put on hold my selling my own art. And so I do have a lot of original art. I do plan on displaying it and selling it, but there's only so many things that a person can do at one time. So I do the things in priority to what's important to me. I also have a full time job as a registered nurse. I work with the newborn intensive care unit, new babies that are premature or sick or having other kinds of struggles. So we give them the first few days to a couple of months of support so that they can go home with their families. And so we do save lives or just help give these babies a good head start. So that's what I do for a living. That's my paying job so far. And I have sold some of my work, but eventually I plan on getting back to that, having some sort of art show. So, in the near future, in my community that I live in. The reason why I'm doing this chat is so that you all will have an opportunity to get to know me. I was asked by one of the members if they can do a feature article on me for the foundation that they are involved in. They do voluntary writing for this organization called Open Medicine Foundation, and this company or this organization is involved with research for diseases similar to the one that most of my followers have, and that's fibromyalgia. Other diseases are chronic fatigue syndrome and other similar things like that. So they're involved with research. They take donations for that, and they let people know what the latest research is, and they try to do fundraisers and so forth and so on, from what I gather. So one of our members, Stephen, is interested in featuring me because he feels that I am very involved in the community in this way. And so he wants me to help him present how I'm involved in the community and what my intentions are, my purpose is for the future. So I thought it would be a good idea to let you guys know that first. So the reason why I am doing this is because I feel there is a need. There are a lot of people who paint in order to have something else to do, because a lot of people are unable to work because of diseases like this, like fibromyalgia. So they want to occupy themselves with something that gives them joy and something that helps them to relax. And one of those things is art. And to be specific, a lot of people have found painting, either with acrylics or with oils. I recently started painting with acrylics and decided that I should keep it up because I enjoyed it so much. I fell in love with it, and it just seemed like something that was very natural for me. So I learned and absorbed as much as I could and painted as much as I could. And so I combined the two things together, the fibromyalgia and the painting, and formed a group called Painting with Fibromyalgia. So that's how our group started, so that so many people like us can get together and have a safe and comfortable place to display their artwork and to learn tips about how to paint without suffering from exhaustion with painting. So that's my purpose in that. As far as my art is concerned, in my own private journey and selling my art, there is an opportunity for me to get back into that part in the future. But right now, my heart is with my group, and with keeping up with painting as well. So right now, I'm spending all of my time and resources doing the things that I find the most important. Part of that is of a religious nature, and the other part of that is how you see me and have gotten to know me. So please enjoy um, getting in on the group and the group's activities, because we have lots of positive activities. And also, you can enjoy my channel if you subscribe, and you'll see that my videos are basically geared towards painting in a relaxed fashion so that we can enjoy painting and we can share our work without it making us feel worse, so that it can make us feel better and give us more joy. So that's the point of that. And now I'm going to check and see if you have any questions. We do have a guest speaker, surprise guest, Saturday, our usual time, and that's 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. And that will be directly to our group via Facebook. It will not be a YouTube, it will be a Facebook Live. So, and that is so hard to sometimes not slip up and say who it is. But anyway, that person will be streaming live for us on Saturday. Okay, so I hope many of you will join us. You'll be pleasantly surprised again, as you usually are. Okay. Oh, you'll be there after work. Okay, good, Tina. So that's it. That's my introductory video, and I'd like to, as far as not for the group, but just in general and for YouTube, to let the community know who I am and why I'm here, and what I am catering to. If you have any questions that I missed anything, please shout out and help me out so that I can explain those things and include those things. Hi there. Okay, so other people are starting to join me. That's good. I'm very happy about that. I know I've repeated myself a few times, but I just didn't want you guys to miss because of not knowing. This was not a scheduled. Um, it was not a scheduled live stream. So, any further questions? Uh, okay, so I hope everybody is feeling good today. I'm feeling unusually well for the afternoon. I had a slow start this morning, but typically it's, you know, the other way around. I'm more of a morning person, even though my body doesn't think so. I'm more of a morning person mentally. And this time I just started waking up a little while ago. So maybe it was the adrenaline. I don't know. I'm going to switch my screen over so that I can talk to you guys more directly. When do you do your interview? Okay, and do I know yet? No, I don't know yet. So um, I'll be finding that out. And as soon as I find that out, I will let you know. Do I have days when I sleep more than usual? Tina, I wish. I wish I had days where I slept more than usual. Sorry for the buffering if it's buffering. If we just hang in there, it'll come back. Uh, so yeah, right now I'm not getting a whole lot of sleep because when I think that I have time to sleep, I come up with more things that I need to. I don't want to say address because address sounds negative, but things that I just need to do and take care of. That's a better way of saying it. So when I think of things that I need to take care of, then I just have to do it immediately. I can't put things on the shelf because if I put things on the shelf, it'll never get done. So, um, yeah, so that's the story about sleeping. My screen looks frozen. I don't know how yours is, but I hope yours is okay. You love me in red. Well, this is really a hot pink. I'm known for wearing red a lot, but this is a hot pink. So I had to like look through and see what matched my scarf because I started with the scarf. uh, you know what? Someone asked me if wearing a scarf is anything, has any meaning. And no, it doesn't. It's not for any religious, reasons or anything like that. I wear a scarf because I started wearing a scarf. And I'll get to that in just a second. I started to wear a scarf with my first one, maybe my second one, and it just worked out well. It worked well because even if I was having a bad hair day, I could have a little bit of a good hair day. Okay, textures. Okay, Tina. Yes, I like textures too. I really do. We only did a few paintings. So when one lends itself to textures, I will definitely include textures. The Most of the ones that we've done really, I guess we could have added texture to the water, but most of the ones we've done really didn't lend itself to texture that much. And let's see, what do we have left? The flower, the cone flower, we could add texture to. I like texture too. Oh, okay, that was Michael Ann's question. Um, the cone flower we could add texture to. And We could even use a palette knife. We could, whatever. The mountain one that I did by myself when we were first starting out. It has evergreen trees and it has mountains, and I used the palette knife on the mountains. I'm looking at it now to remember. Um, that one really, I did use some texture because with a palette knife that automatically becomes textured a little bit. Um, yeah, sometimes my brain shuts down when it's not supposed to, Oh, and I also have to tell you because I have to redeem myself. I'm so excited to find this out. When I turned on my program, it's a studio. It's like it shows you how you're gonna look before you come on, pretty much. When I turned on that program, it said that it had new what do you call it? Updates. It had new updates for bugs that needed to be worked out. And the main bugs that needed to be worked out were volume. So the crashing and the volume issues, they weren't my fault. Yay. I just had to tell you that. But in having that disaster, that little mini disaster, I learned so much about other options. Like I never did voiceovers before, added music and stuff in the ways that I did. So I really learned from that. So even though that was two all-nighters, believe it or not, trying to get through technical stuff, I learned from it. So now I have that in my toolbox. So I'm kind of excited about that. Yay. And I was able to hop on faster. So this stuff is coming. It takes time. I had no idea about the behind the scenes. Um, I know now. So it seems like Cinnamon couldn't get on. I touched base with her for a split second earlier, and she was planning on getting on, and she said she hopes she can get on. So they must have been having some behind the scenes issues. I so get that now. Okay, so what do you think? You think we should try texture on the flower, maybe a little palette knife or something like that? That I think that would make it fun because the cone flower by itself in a photograph, I admit, is pretty boring. But I think we can lay that thing out and make it really look good, especially if we pick the background colors that work. Bonnie, is Bonnie here? Yay, Bonnie! Oh, you just got your new puppy. I'm so happy. Let's see. Oh, I bet she's cute. I feel like you just had a baby. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate all you guys. I know my last suggestion was to figure out how to incorporate a saying in a painting. I'm not sure what you want as far as if you want the saying painted in, or if you want it done um, like kind of a if you want it done with an app. I'm not sure. I'm thinking you want it painted in because you want it to hang there with the saying. So let me know how you want to do that. I would think that we would need some kind of stencil in order to put lettering in like that. So, you know what? You can flood us with pictures. I tell you what, Bonnie, I'm gonna let you, if you know how to put it in an album, I'm gonna let you open up an album and just say, what is it? Uh, baby pictures, fur baby pictures, or something like that. And just put it all in the same album. And then that way we can just go to the album. You could do that if you know how to do that. Or I could do it for you and then you can upload it. Okay, let's see. What else am I missing? we could do a comment with the coneflowers. Yes, we can. We could situate the coneflower because it is just one flower. We could situate that in the picture, say on the bottom left hand side, and then put a saying on the top, and then have like a more of a transparent part of the flower, go over the saying. I'll have to think about that design because I always have to play and make a painting before we do it together. I thought I was going to have three of those. What was that last one? I can't even remember. Oh, the swan. I thought I was going to have three of those. I mean, I really liked it and enjoyed it, but I didn't want to do it three times. So I was really happy when I found figured out how to do that voiceover thing. I was very happy because that kept me from having three ducks in a row. Esther's here. You guys see before I do, I think. Oh, there you are. Hi, Esther. Esther and I have plans. I don't know if we'll let you in on it yet, but we have a little side gig going on. We haven't even started, but when we start, we'll let you in on it. Um, do a printable, traceable for lettering. Oh my Lord, Mickey, what are you trying to do to me? uh, I think we have to get stencils. Um, do you want me to do? I did a scarf video. I did a scarf video for um, Bonnie Duckworth Green. I did a scarf video for her, scarf tying video. I need to do a little bit more practice on some more, you know, more ways to tie it. You could do a small canvas on cone flower. That's true. That's true. It doesn't have to be big. But anyway, I was gonna say, I think what we have to do is go to when we go to the art store or whatever to pick up one of those stencils. And what we have to do is like make marks of where the letter's going to be, your next letter, because we don't want the same setting on all the same saying on all of them, do we? I think we want to put our own saying on. So what you do is you line it up and you put little marks of, where your next letter is going to be. But so anyway, I'll play with it and see. I'll come up with a saying, and see. I should come up with one of my old fashioned down homey kind of sayings that I say when I get real relaxed in my painting tutorials. Because evidently, that's what I'm getting kind of a reputation for when I get silly and I start throwing out these things that you young kids never heard of. Oh, so let's see. Uh-oh, what did I say? Let's see. Good idea, Mickey. Okay, where is Mickey's idea? Do a printable traceable for lettering. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I mean, I could see doing a traceable, but I don't know how to do lettering traceable. Unless I don't know. Unless you want me to write out letters. Like I do have decent handwriting, but I don't know if they're good enough for tracing. I don't know. Let's see what else. Hmm. Anything else? I always have to get patient and wait my 15 seconds to see what you have to say. I have to get used to that too, because my delay is about 15 seconds. But the stream has been pretty decent, I have to say. Mine is frozen on my end, but I'm not going to touch it. Uh, so if I look a little crazy, let me know what's going on here. I'll try to fix it. Oh, thanks, Bonnie. I feel pretty good right now. I don't know what's wrong. You have fibromyalgia when? You know what? I'm going to start that thread. I'm going to start that on our group. You have fibromyalgia when? Yeah, we're going to start that. That's going to be great. But anyway, I was going to say, you have fibromyalgia when feeling good becomes a rare moment that you're trying to figure out. Because with most people, it's the other way around. You're trying to figure out why you feel bad. So when you have fibromyalgia, you're like, why do I feel good? One time, I have to give you one of my stories. One time, I woke up in the middle of the night. And okay, so that's not unusual for most of us, but I woke up in the middle of the night because I felt good. I woke up like, woo! So, anyway, that's one of those. You know, you have fibromyalgia when. Oh, let's see. What else? Oh, okay, let me see. Use a book pages for the petals. Use a so you want us to do a mixed media? You want me to figure that out? How to do mixed media? Because I've been wanting to do that anyway. I mean, I've been following, I'm in some mixed media groups. They haven't kicked me out yet. And I'm sure I'm not giving them what they want. So that would be fun. That would be awesome. Yeah, share what you have. That'd be awesome. All right. And because I've seen stuff with feathers and pieces of cloth, and I don't know what they use, Elmer's glue or what. I don't know what they use. But yeah, I'd like to try that. Oh, that's so challenging. It's giving me an adrenaline rush. Okay, what does Goodwill have? Oh, music pages. Yes. You know what? I did some you want to know what I did with music pages once? I copied, I don't know how I did it. There was somebody in my congregation that's been very sick. And this was a while ago, but I copied a music page. I have to find it. Maybe it's in my pictures to show you. I copied a music page and I somehow copied it onto wax paper. I don't know how I did it. Anyway, I think I taped the wax paper to the copy paper. Somehow I did not break my printer. And so now the music's on the wax paper, and then you wrap the candle. It was a big candle. You wrap the candle, the music around the candle, and use a blow dryer or a heat gun, I believe, to get it to stick to the candle. Anyway, don't try it until I remember and tell you how you do it. Anyway, it turned out really nice, and it was her favorite song. Little did I know. I mean, it was, one of our songs that we use in our religious meetings, but it was her favorite one. So she was so happy from that. So, but I'll let you guys know how I did it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out a way to sneak in a craft. uh, all right, let's see. What else? Oh, I love that we could talk. Mod Podge. Oh, okay. Yeah. That stuff is fine. All of those methods are fine as long as you're not going to try to get it, make it archive, because I don't think they're archive materials. But we're not trying to get famous. So, yeah, we could play with that stuff. Okay. Okay, Michael Ann, you're gonna do what? You're gonna do a video, you're gonna do a tutorial on your, or you're saying that you're gonna do yours with as mixed media. All right, because don't commit yourself. I'll hold you to it. I'll hold you to it, right, Esther? I will hold you to it. Don't say you're gonna do a tutorial or make it sound like it. uh, Yeah, you have fibro if you start a sentence and you can't even finish it. And let me tell you something. I don't know if it's ADD because I'm extremely suspicious. I have that. I've had that all my life. Or if it's fibro brain. But do you know what I do when it's not rare? I'll stop signing my name. In the middle of signing my name, I'll stop and do something else and look and see that I didn't finish signing my name. Yeah. So I don't know why I'm telling this publicly, but it's a little known fact. So you ready to go? I'm ready to go. You ready to go? Love you guys. Love all of you. I'll keep this up for our group. My stories. It's warm here too. I should run outside real quick. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you later. I'll see you on the other side. You're welcome. Take care. All right.